like, I don't know how many days it's gonna be in my life, but I just thought I would pick it up. I'm off to London today, which is not unusual for me, as you guys will know. But I'm actually going recreationally today, and I believe we are going to see the largest Waterstones in the world. Gonna leave in a minute, and I'm very excited actually to go and see, and yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I'm gonna try and be brave about vlogging in public, but we shall see how well I do. Also, I dyed my hair yesterday, and I like dyed the roots, and so the roots are much more vibrant than the ends. We're just gonna pretend that's not the case and we don't see that. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, say hi to the vlog. I'm overwhelmed, there's too many options. I'm pretty tempted by this one. I want to do this so badly. I'm so tempted. Also, tell me why I did not love this book, but this is beautiful. But I'm so tempted because I read my sister's copy, so I need to get another copy of People We Meet on Vacation. And look at the sprayed edge, and it's all like raised. Do I get it? Do I get it? Do I get it? I tried to return my book that I bought the other day because I bought The Handmaid, and my mum already had it, so I tried to return it, and it was the most expensive book I bought. It was like £10, and it rained on my way to go return it, so they couldn't take it back. I'm really tempted by that book. Hello! Wait, hang on, I've got to let the dog in 1 sec. I have come back earlier than the others because, hello, I had to come back for the dogs. Hello! But we had such a lovely time. The Waterstones is so amazing. The last time I was in there was for like, it was like a Waterstones event, like was it Book Fest or something? And it was so insanely overstimulating. So it was nice to like reframe my perspective of the Waterstones. It was absolutely amazing. Like they had, well, I was gonna say they had everything, but then it was really funny because I said to my mum, I was like, do not let me see The Night and the Moth because I will buy it. And I'm on a book buying ban right now. That was actually out of stock, which is insane because if you haven't been, and if you couldn't see from my vlog, there's like 5 floors. It is massive. It is so big. So I was like, that is crazy. Like, it's obviously selling well. Oh my god, can you see him shaking? Wait. He got distracted. This is the thing. Part of his anxiety, I'm like, dude. Because he just got distracted then. He was shaking and then he... Oh, wait, do you see that? But yeah, so I'll do a little book. Well, pretty much everyone got a book, I think. Oh my god, this is my freaking Freedom McFadden book that got damaged on the way to return it. So £10 out. Which is also so stupid because not only does my mum have it, but if I'd have waited, my friend was like, you can get it in the works for like £3. Why did I, like, what possessed me to spend nearly, basically £11 on this book that I'm not even convinced I'll like? Genuinely makes me so annoyed. My brother got The Precipice because he's read some of the other books and he really enjoyed it. Okay, now I convinced my mum to get this because this is something I've seen a lot of people read. I know Sarah Curley read it and I'm kind of tempted to read it, but I felt like it's like my mum's type of book, but I'm interested. So I kind of got her to get it, but then I'm gonna read it. So it's The Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors, and I have heard such good things about this. So yeah, I did convince her to read that, kind of selfishly. This one I actually bought for my mum, which is the 40 Rules of Love, is that what it's called? And that is because she read There Are Rivers in the Sky and loved it, and she was like, loved it so much, she was like, you read it. Actually, that was in my mum makes me read books, and I saw this the other day in the bookshop and I was like, that sounds so up her street. So I ended up buying that for her today after I got her to look at the blurb, and she was like, no, I can't buy 2 books. So I was like, okay, but I can. And then the one that I got is Love Redesigned, which is so weird because I am not in a romance era at all, and I'm very scared that this is going to be like very smutty. But the cover, it's so pretty, and it's also like floppy, and I was carrying it around and I was just like, I think I'm gonna have to get it. I don't know, and I kind of like that it's from a series, even though I have not finished half of my series. So I ended up getting that. I've heard loads of stuff about Lauren Asher. I know a lot of people love this. I feel like I don't know, this was such an I was gonna say an impulse buy. No, it wasn't. I was carrying it around with me for ages, and it was the sensory. I love the sensory element, and it convinced me. And now I'm back. I'm gonna do some work because I have so many assignments. Like, all my uni assignments have just, I had 1 last term and I have like 5 assignments this term, and loads of dissertation related, not quite assignments but pretty much assignments. So I have so much to do. So I think I'm going to do that, but I can't decide whether I want a cup of tea or whether I want to make myself a latte, because we just got my coffee machine back out again. And so I'm kind of like, oh, maybe I'll have like a latte, because I've not had like any. I had a cup of tea this morning. And I also think that when my mum gets back, she'll be wanting a tea, so I might have a tea then. This is very boring. Do you guys care? Coffee. I actually cannot find for the life of me the syrups, so I've just made myself normal one, which I've just now realised I made it without sugar, so I might go put some sugar in it. And then I'm going to lock in for work. I was literally got distracted. I was watching Sarah Caroli while I was like responding to a few messages, because I have been really bad at responding to messages at the moment. I'm like, oh, I'll do that when I kind of want to focus my full like attention on it, so I don't like answering when I'm out doing things, but then I go, oh, I'll do it later, and then I forget. So I was just doing some of that now, but I'm gonna lock in to do some work. Okay guys, we have a problem. I have too many books to choose from. I finished my book today, so I have to pick a new one. I'm gonna show you all the options. Not that you can help me, because by the time this video comes out, I don't know how many more books I would have read, but I would have picked these ones. So first of all, Catabasis. I don't know why I'm like putting this off. It is quite thick. It's kind of big writing, but I do really want to read this, but I just don't know if I'm in like the specific mood that I need to be in. You know what I mean? And then Truly Devious, because I'm like, is it dark academia, like YA murder mystery? I don't know. I do feel like maybe I'm gonna rule this one out, because I've literally just read a dark academia murder mystery. Actually, I think I'm gonna pop this one back for now. When the Moon Hatched, I feel like this is like was really popular a couple months ago, and now I've kind of missed the hype, and now I've kind of lost the will a bit more to read it. But like, it's an assassin. Oh, that's not what I expected. I read she was an assassin and I was like, oh, he's gonna be her target, but then it's like, no, he wants to save her. Attention grabbed. Attention grabbed. This is quite long too. I kind of want, and that's small writing, I kind of want to read something kind of quick. Then we've got the one that I got today, which is Love Redesigned, which I genuinely just love the cover and I love the flop. But am I in a romance mood? I don't foresee this being something that I'm like obsessed with, and I want something that I'm like obsessed with and then I binge. No, I'm gonna not do that one. That hurts because it's so fun to hold. Okay, we're getting through. Then this one, which is short, and I feel like it might be kind of pretty. I don't know when like the right time to pick it up would be, if that makes sense. Then we've got the Rose Bargain, which I really want to read, and actually this is probably the one that I'd be most inclined to pick up right now, except for the fact that we are on the 15th of February. In 11 days, Bridgerton Part 2 of season 4 is coming out, and I've been told this has massive Bridgerton vibes, so I feel like this will also not take me very long to read, so I feel like I should read this like next week so that when I finish it and I've got that like Bridgerton hangover, I can then watch Bridgerton. So I do think I'm gonna rule this one out, but I really want to read this one. I'm so excited, which means I don't want to pick a book that's going to put me into a slump before this one. We've got Project Hail Mary, which I really want to read, but again, this is like something where I'm like, I'm not sure whether I'll like it. Like, I've heard really good things about it, but it's sci-fi, but like sci-fi, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like fantasy sci-fi, it's like astronaut in space sci-fi. So that means we've got these three. I feel like I'm very much mood reading at the moment, and I don't know when I would be in the mood for this, so part of me feels like I should just read it now. But then this one did grab my attention. I just feel like Catabasis is intimidating me, and I don't know why. I really don't like the quote on the back. Alice Law, you naughty girl, you're trying to go to hell. I hate that, but I love the cover. I think I need a short one. I think I'm gonna do The Girl Who Felt Beneath the Sea. It's actually probably almost too late for me to read now. I'm gonna go to bed soon, and I always watch a show before I go to bed. Like, I'll read and then watch a show. I never really end the night on reading, which is so bad, but okay, I'm gonna read that, and then yeah. Okay, thank you guys. I'm currently sat on the floor with my dog because he is like non-stop barking this morning, and my poor mother has been handling him, so I'm on duty now. So I'm literally like, I don't even think you can see properly. So he's on my lap here, and then, oh, why is it blurry? And then I'm also working on this side. You would never imagine that he's being so annoying. Mission failed. Mission failed. No. He's gonna start barking again. I've got another one behind me. He's being a good boy. You mean naughty? Mm-hmm. Oh. That's cute. He is on my hand, and he's just barking at the wall. Guys, get dogs, they're great. Hi guys, I forgot to bring my camera because, to be quite honest, I forgot I was vlogging. Oops. But I'm back up to London again today. Yesterday was just a very chill day. We just went into town. But I'm back into London today. Hopefully gonna get some work done in a cafe, and then go to Covent Garden and potentially go to the Disney store is the plan. Because I'm kind of tempted to get a Disney jumper. I don't know why, even though I'm literally meant to not be spending any money. But anyway, I'm gonna catch the train now. The others are already up there. I was staying back to look after the dogs, so I will meet with them when I get there, and I will try and remember to vlog today. But I literally forgot. I was so good on whatever day it was. Monday, was it? When we went on? No, Sunday. And now it's Wednesday, and I don't think I've vlogged anything since, so I'm sorry. Guys, oh, everything is delayed, and so I'm literally only going to be in London for like an hour, and then I have to go back. So annoying, so annoying. I'm trying to find my mum now and can do some work, so I need to get my work done. Thursday. Racing through the days. What is in the way? We are gonna go into town now and get like coffees and hot chocolates. It's very annoying actually, but I thought I would give like a little reading update. So I've started reading The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I think I said that I was gonna pick that one. I'm like 40 pages in, not loving it. I don't know, it just feels very like disjointed. I feel like we kind of like started in the middle of the book to the point where I checked that this was like a first book. I don't know, maybe I'll get into it, but right now I'm like, it feels like a lot's happened while at the same time not a lot's happened, And then yesterday I started on my Kindle this book that I got as like a proof, which is called Hunter's Island, and I'm not very far into that. I think I'm like 7% in, and it was like, it's fine. I feel like I also read a novella yesterday, but I'll say that in a second. Yeah, it's like pretty good for just like very easy romance, which was what I was like picking it up for, just because I feel like I'm in a little bit of a slump right now, because the last book I read was this one, which I did like enjoy. It's like Dark Academia. Again, this was another proof, but I think by the time this video will come out, this will be out. But this one was basically about a girl who goes to a boarding school, and she's got like secrets from her part, like why she's there, and like from what happened at her past school. And there's like a murder that takes place, and it's sort of like a murder mystery, but there's also a lot of other secrets that like happen. It's pretty interesting, and like I did enjoy it, but it's just not like my favorite genre. Like I think that's like one of the first books I've read that's Dark Academia, which saying that I do really want to read The Secret History, which I know is a very similar vibe. And like I said, I read a novella yesterday, which is something I've discovered. Novellas, like who'd have thought? It was like 40 pages. It was again part of the, I think I said in a video a while ago, I read a couple from the Improbable Meet Cute series. I never know, I feel like it's so smart because I feel like they're so short that like I rate them higher, just because it's not like, you don't get bored, I would say. Like I wasn't bored in any of them, but equally like the one yesterday was pretty much just all one scene. Like obviously I know one scene, but that one was it Abby and the Dreamboat or something, and that was like decent. That was perfect for what I needed to read on the train. And then I also did buy on Tuesday, I bought Dance of Lies, which I've seen everywhere. Like I've seen this, so it's popular on TikTok, and now I really want to read it, but that's why I bought it. Look at that sprayed edge. Hang on, don't focus on my face. There you go. Like that is stunning. So I do want to read that. I do want to read a fantasy again, but I just need to finish. Obviously I think this is technically a fantasy, but I need to finish this. It's quite a short book, so if I like lock in, I might do like a half-an-hour lock in today, and that should get me to read like another, like get me to page 100. I just don't want to DNF, but I'm just, yeah, I haven't felt like obsessed with a book in a while, and so I'm like chasing that feeling. But yeah, we're gonna go to a museum now, and then we're going to go for a hot chocolate, which will be so nice. And then I really need to do some work because I've not done as much as I should have done, but that's okay, it happens. And I also need to stop buying books because I'm looking at this and my cart is so full. I have so many books to read. It's terrible. I don't feel like they're all about to come to life. Night of the museum anymore. It makes me sad because they're so cute. Like I just want to pet them and they're dead. Oh my god. Come in here and do my mummies. Hello, we had such a lovely time out. My hot chocolate was delicious and the museum was so fun. Hello. But I faded a little bit. I actually think I'm getting ill, which is not great. I kind of had for the whole of January and the first bit of February, I was like threatening an illness, and then it seemed to like go away, and now I fear I've actually caught it. So I've done like quite a bit of my work. I'm just watching some of The Artful Dodger now, and then we're getting a takeaway for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna go grab that. Like it's just like a shop takeaway, and yeah, maybe just do a little like clean around the house or something, but I'm just gonna try and just chill. I'll finish this episode and then yeah, I'll do all of that, and then I'll maybe try and do a little bit more work, but we'll see how it goes. My health anxiety is currently telling me that my throat's going to close up, so I might sit down in a second. but I just want to get a wash on. I've pretty much tidied this room. I just have to put the duvets away. And then this is the washing. And yeah, and then I'll probably take a little bit of a break. And then I'll probably go and get our food for tonight. And then dishwasher. And then work.